Educators all over the world are allowing their students the option to build, author, and produce videos to illustrate comprehension of the subject matter. This is their story.
Video is extremely important in the classroom because it really brings content alive. The creation of video, letting students become the authors of it. I've noticed that the way students might interpret a historical event and then they portray it through their video and then it's viewed by their peers, it sticks.
When it comes to video with students, it's really easy to let them lead. It's through small grant writing that I was able to purchase a couple of very inexpensive cameras, and when you hand them to students and say that it's an option, they really put the time in to get it going. And I've had kids who have never done any homework for me who got a camera out and did a video and went to the library to work on it because they didn't have the stuff at home that they needed, but really just thought that that was way more interesting than writing a report or doing other work, and they were the ones who started it.
I think humans think in video. That video is the first technology that's come along that is extremely similar to the way we experience the world. So you let kids point a camera at something and it's taking in stuff in a temporal way. It is, by nature, a story. And humans think in story. So to me, video is aligned to the way minds work, especially our kids' minds.
We as a society know and watch television, and who wouldn't want to know what goes on behind the scenes? So now you're there, right? You're on the set of something that's truly exciting. You're getting to see the behind the scenes, whether with professional equipment or not. You're just seeing the inner workings of a video production. Okay, that's the first part. Then take in just the collaboration, the working together in a team, the ability to work independently, and that your role, and that if you're not accountable for what you're trying to do, then the whole production falls apart. So I personally believe that every classroom should be using media as a way to not only teach students how to create media to help others, but to create that 21st century model of education.
I really believe in so many different things that video incorporates into the lesson, you know, so from anywhere social skills to literally tearing down the four walls of the classroom and transporting these kids to anywhere in the world via green screen. And I mean, for so many kids, they're losing their imagination.
I think one of the most important things, which is being lost now a little bit, is that creativity. And creativity is one of those things that you can't necessarily teach. And I think using video in the classroom or creating video projects or the whole process of digital storytelling really promotes that creativity that I think is sometimes lost.
I think that when teachers use video in the classroom, it's almost like opening up a hole in the garden wall in terms of the imagination of the students. One example of this is as an English teacher, when I was teaching Hamlet, what I had the students do is I would have a group of students take Act 1, and from Act 1 create a 15-second film. And what they had to do is they had to go into the text, find out the essence of it, discover what's there, which is classic text interpretation, and then from that they had to create something of their own. They had to discover an authentic voice. This was some of the most exciting work that happened that year in English.
I think that the biggest argument for using video in school is because it's really one of the main languages that our kids speak today. We certainly need all of those normal traditional literacy skills that we've been teaching for ages, but we know that our kids are consuming this whole video technology culture outside of school, both in the computer games they play, the things they watch online, the TV that they watch. I think that it's 70% of kids today have a TV in their bedroom, all this unsupervised time with media. And when we take some of that media into the classroom, we're teaching them how to read and understand this huge media that's a part of their life that is largely an unsupervised part of their life where they're doing most of their learning.
Video is captivating our students in ways like never before. Through the creation of video, students and educators share, teach, and learn from each other, furthering their knowledge of our global society.